I have used dried and fresh leaves, and from my experience I can see they come out differently in soups and stew. Dried and fresh leaves also have different flavors and taste to food. However, they offer benefits. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the benefits of dried leaves and fresh leaves. Dried leaves are more convenient when stored longer. It retains value, while fresh leaves provide more vibrant flavor and are readily available in the market. Dried leaves have longer shelf life and last for months when properly stored in airtight containers. The drying process removes water content, but they still retain most of their vitamins and minerals. Dried leaves can be richly rehydrated by soaking in water or added directly to soups and stew. However, dried leaves may lose some vitamins. Now let's talk about fresh leaves. Fresh leaves offer a more vibrant and intense flavor. They are easy to find in local markets, readily available. Some individuals prefer the taste and texture of fresh leaves because of its freshness. Fresh leaves retain more of their water vitamins like vitamin C than dried leaves. Dried and fresh leaves do not have same health benefits, but both offers nutritional values. The better option depends on your needs and preference as an individual. Fresh leaves, especially from certain plants, offer a wide range of health benefits. They are typically rich in vitamins, minerals, and other nutritional compounds that can contribute to overall well-being. Incorporating fresh leaves into your diet or using them for natural remedies can have a significant impact on your overall health. Fresh leaves offer important strong flavors, but there is nothing wrong with using dried leaves also. It all depends on individual preference. According to research, fresh leaves have more nutrients than dried ones. However, it depends on what nutrients you are looking for and how quickly you plan to cook with them. Both fresh and dried leaves offer valuable health benefits, but they differ in nutrient content and how they are used. Consider your specific needs and preference. I have used dried and fresh leaves, and from my experience I can see they come out differently in soups and stew. Dried and fresh leaves also have different flavors and taste of food. However, they offer benefits to meal. I used the dry leaves because I could not get fresh leaves where I live. But as I browsed about some fresh leaves and I realized the health benefits of those fresh leaves, which is not same as the one I used before, I choose to use the fresh one because they are so nutritional and they serve same purpose for me. In the beginning of the video, I captured some dried leaves, and those dried leaves are called ugu leaf and scent leaf. I used those ugu leaf and the dried scent leaf to make my soup and stew because I could not get fresh ugu leaf and scent leaf where I live. But I had to research about the fresh leaves which I can find where I live, which is the spinach and the kale, and I realized that they have good nutritional health benefits, and I decided to start using the spinach, the kale, and other fresh vegetable leaves that I can find around me, and this has given my soup and stew very nice taste. The fresh leaf adds these unique flavors to soup and stews. However, the dried leaf also gives its own flavor, but it is not as that of the fresh ugu leaf or the fresh scent leaf. So I decided to use those fresh leaves. If you're still watching this video to this moment, this is the right time to subscribe, like the video, and leave your comment on the comment section. I would like to know, do you prefer the fresh vegetable leaf or the dried vegetables? I would also say I enjoyed using dried leaves when I used it because it was convenient for me and it saves time and makes my cooking more faster. Dried leaves are easy to store, especially when fresh leaves are not available. The better option depends on your needs and as an individual what you prefer. Do you prefer the dried leaves or the fresh leaves? Now, I prefer the both because when I did not have the fresh leaf, the dried leaf served same purpose, just that the tastes were quite different. But at that point when I needed the dried leaf, it served its purpose. So using dried leaf is optional and using the fresh leaf is also optional. This video is just to explain that you can use both leaf, both the dried and the fresh one. It all depends on where you live, what you can find around you, and what you can make of it. Just that the difference is it has different taste. The dried leaf looks a bit more dark in soup, while the fresh leaf gives the soup very vibrant color and flavor. But the dried leaf give the soup this kind of black look, but not saying that the nutrient is not there. The nutrient is still there and the taste is a bit different because the dried leaf taste is different from the fresh leaf taste. Now both have good health benefits. The only disadvantage is that the vitamins you can get from the fresh leaf might not be the same as the dried leaf because of the drying process. When the leaf is being dried, some nutrients are being extracted, like the water is going down and it changes color, so some nutrients are being extracted while the fresh leaves still retain its nutrients, flavor and color. But if you live in a place where you can't get the fresh leaf, the dried leaf is also an option, just to make your cooking taste nice and also enable you enjoy your meal. Thanks for watching this video, and also don't forget to share, like and subscribe. See you in my next one. Bye.